Ya estamos ready. Arzola Multimedia, canal de tu fuerte social network. Estamos súper activos. Estrenando cámara nueva, carro nuevo, Zero Flow. Ahora estoy encabronado porque se me perdió el gimbal el viernes pasado. Lo puse encima del techo y se cayó. Y ya tú sabes, patitas para que no quiero. Estamos activos, corillo. Arzola Multimedia, canal de tu fuerte social network. Ay, como ya tú sabes, este es el blog Dasheando con Arzola en la casa, tú sabes, Arzola Multimedia, el garete a tu fuerte social network. Pensaros a Mass Double, que estamos activos con el proyecto de Massive Talk Podcast. Massive Talk Podcast. Estamos grabando todos los lunes y los martes. Ah, acomodar esto aquí. Ah, no, espérate, la pipa. ¡Ay, no go! Y no go, goddamn. All right, where we at? So, regrettably, because I was a little bit out, you know, porque el carro, the car broke down, you know, so I couldn't dash. So regrettably, I lost my platinum status. You know, when you don't take more 50, you have to do 50 deliveries a month to stay within the platinum once you hit it. So we are at that goal to this week. I've been dashing little by little. Shout out to my granddaughter. Cielo, we were yesterday chilling in Billy B's in Holyoke. You gotta check out the blog. I'll be dropping that blog later on today. All right, big shout outs, ya tú sabes. Don't forget, Mass Double, Massive Life Podcast. En la casa, pero, okay, with that, estoy pompeando, mano. Go to my channel too. Go to my channel, Arzola Multimedia, Garete TV, YouTube, and check the playlist that I'll be putting there. I have a playlist that is called the Weekend Wake Up Show playlist, where I put all this type of music. I just put this mix right here, which is hot, man. All the 90s, all the stuff. Eso me está bringing me back to my high school days. All right, reminiscing. So, what are we doing right now? I'm navigating because I like to work in the Holyoke area.
Then turn left onto Center Street.
So we're gonna start taking jobs over there. Regrettably, I have to be scheduling things. So what I recommend you when you schedule in the dash, that you check those schedules, and usually if you do it ahead of time, if you schedule ahead of time in the dash,
in a quarter mile, turn left to take the Interstate 391
when you check what's available, right? If you do it ahead of time, you'll see that you're gonna be able to dash to schedule yourself for longer periods of time. So what I do is to anticipate, you know, because sometimes things happen, right? So I schedule myself 2 to 3 days ahead of time in those slots, and I put it within, if it's going to be the weekend, because I've been driving only weekends and after work, after 6 o'clock. So Monday to Friday, I do drive like, I try to drive at least 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours, between 6 o'clock to 9 p.m. And then on the weekends, I do the long shifts. So what you do is that you schedule yourself for a long, between, let's say, 10 o'clock in the morning until 11:30 p.m. that night. That way, if you don't have a platinum access, you'll be able to move the schedule as you go. As you go. Right now, I got myself, I have put it to start at 7 o'clock, right? Pero things happen. So it's 11:30 and I'm out there. So let's do it. Let's see what's up. Dasheando con Arzola. All right, we're here in the area. I'm pumping up. Hey. Dasheando con Arzola. Estoy dando la vueltita por ahí, por el área de Holyoke, Main Street. Check it out. Arely's Kitchen. Look at that. Un food truck bus. Mira esta pendeja. Esto va a estar ranking, corillo. Ya tú sabes, estoy fresquecito, todo manchado con el sol en la casa. Todavía no pita. Para, tú sabes que es bien importante que le echen gasolina, put gas in your car, que esté ready, que lo esté chequeando. Of course, as you notice, as I told you, and I have to change the whip because the mileage that you put in your car affects it. So, recuerda de siempre estar al día. Vamos a echar gasolinita y vamos a ver que estoy aquí, ya tú sabes, prendí el Dash app. I'm in the Holyoke area because I like to work in the Holyoke area because it throws you up to Amherst and Northampton and all that area. Now, right now, the Amherst area is popping because the students came back. So, sigue en sintonía con nosotros, corillo. Tú sabes, este es el blog Dasheando con Arzola, and don't forget Massive Talk Podcast. Todo, grabamos todos los lunes. Check it out. Sign up to Mass Doubles page, and big shout outs to all the crew that was on last Friday. Que se dieron cita. They went to the Clover Club, the Clover Pub, located in 104 High Street. Big shout outs to all the crew over there que la montaron. And check out the blog. I'll be dropping it tonight. It'll be on my page, on the Mass Double page and the Mass Live Massive Talk Podcast blog. All right, this is what happened. And check out my page, Arzola Multimedia Garete TV. No pita. All right, it's asking me if I want options. If I want options to go shopping. I don't like go shopping, but there's some people that do like to go shopping. If you're fast, if you know what the stores are at, there's some money there. It also gives you the opportunity to do cash as well. But you know, I don't do none of that stuff. I just stick to strictly food because I don't like the hassle of getting off the car, having to deal with people and all that crap. All right, seguimos Corilla, todavía no hay pita, vamos a ver si pita. Fiesta Café, I'm right in front of it. So vamos a coger ese, Fiesta Café, vamos a empezar el día con fiesta. Déjame aceptarlo. You gotta accept it before it goes away. Okay. Right. Vamos a Fiesta Café, vamos a ver para dónde vamos, para dónde nos lleva Fiesta. Tengo una have an anticipation that it's not gonna be done right now because usually, you know, it just dinged. Déjame ver para dónde voy. Aquí mismo, West Springfield, pa'l carajo temprano. ¿De cuánto? 9 pesitos. ¿Cuántas millas? Casi 8. Right? Pero we started the day. So let's do this. Let's do it. Dasheando con Arzola, Fiesta Café. Ay, combo, buscamos la mía, ya tú sabes. Fiesta Café, el corillo de fiesta. Esperé ahí, picharo esa montana que estaba ahí con el combo. Está activa. Tú sabes, Fiesta Café, todos los weekends tienen algo, tienen un patio bien bonito. Una cosa cabrona. Empezamos el día con una oferta de Fiesta Café. Vamos allá, Dasheando con Arzola. Now the DoorDash app, now if the right redirects you, it starts like doing this crazy annoying noise. Oye, me vuelve loco. I was checking que esta orden, it only has rice, plátano, and beans. Like the person didn't order meat. It's a little strange. All right, let's go to West Springfield. Let's do it, man. Boom down. Mira, Dasheando con Arzola. Sometimes when you do deliveries, the app asks you if you want to change zones. That means that there's some work whatsoever. I don't like it sometimes because I don't really like to dash in Springfield because of, you know, you have to, unless you are in the upper area of Springfield and the Long Meadow, uppity up there. If you are dashing within the rural, the urban areas, you have to be combining a lot of jobs, so you end up doing like a lot of little jobs together. So most of the jobs, for them to reach out up to $10 for a payout, you have to do like 2 to 3 runs because you have to go to Taco Bell. Usually they pair them in twice, but I have done the 3s. That is that the stores like next to each other. Okay, you pick them up or whatever, but then when you go to deliver them, you sometimes go to different places, you know, as it adds it up. So I'm gonna say no. Don't switch the zone. I'm gonna go back to the Holyoke area. I'm gonna stay within that area. Igual dasheo, tú sabes, Dasheando con Arzola, nuevo ángulo, nuevo flow, nueva nave, nuevo estado. Estoy en el área de Northampton, right? So, estamos por ahí, hicimos un Cracker Barrel y después no había nada.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Hampton Garden Drive.
Yeah, diablo, choteadera. Estoy in the Northampton area. There were no hotspots in the Holyoke area. It was kind of dead. And then so another tip in dashing is that you have to be looking at those hotspots, those little fires on that map, right? And sometimes when it's slow, especially like a Sunday or something like that, if you notice that in the area that you always hang out most of the time, there's nothing going on.
Turn right onto Hampton Garden Drive.
And the next fire that you see, the next hot spot that you see that the app is sending you to is like
in a quarter mile, turn right
from you. Analyze that, right? What I did, I took the risk. Okay, let's go. You know why? Because it's a Sunday, right? Look at the environment, what's going on. If it's not giving you nothing around your area, but it's telling you, it's putting the hotspot right there. It's not telling you anything, but look at, you have to, that's a strategy, right? Start heading that way. As soon as I started driving that way, you have to press on the, on the hotspot, it has that for you to click for navigation. You have to click on it so the app is aware that you are going to that area. You know why? Because if you start driving and you don't click that, the app doesn't know that. So if there are any jobs, it's not throwing it.
Turn
Sometimes
right.
I have found myself that I end up doing a whole bunch of jobs in the area in Northampton and Amherst, and it's because there's nobody driving, and I realize nobody's telling me that. But I'm seeing that it starts giving you jobs right in the highway. You
In
understand what I'm
300
saying?
feet,
So
you will.
all right, and now, anecdote. Sometimes the names, like this name right here, check it out. Masmeracerame. Tengo que tapar esto. Pero los nombres. Voy a poner el nombre. Pero ahí, pero déjame tapar. Estoy encabronado porque sigo buscando. Entonces, I hate these apartment complexes. Dios mío. It has a whole bunch of doors. And the signs, the number that I'm looking for, the sign is not. There's no sign. It just gives you the one address of a street. Entonces, espérate, estoy buscando el número que quiero. No me lo está dando. Ya lo sube de los 30s a los 500. Esto está cabrón, ¿viste? Y son ya mierda de 5 pesos. Y mi Queen viene para Waterbury la semana que viene, vamos para allá. Hacho, me encabrono, corillo. Meterme a complexes así, entonces uno le pregunta a la persona y la persona no te da, no te explica. Le digo, can you come out? With what's the name of the parking lot, ¿sabes? Y dice, if you keep to the left, you're gonna see it. What the fuck, man? A mí me encabronan esas mil y después son is the cheap ass fucking jobs that ask you for a whole bunch of fucking extra shit. Dasheando con Arzola, no me encabronen, cabrones! ¡Puñeta! Y de momento ahora que I'm going to a Burger King. Yo estoy ahí en el Burger King de Northampton. Entonces hay un combate ahí, papi. Está todo el mundo con los tenis clouds and shit. Hay un combate ahí, hay una señora oriental ahí. ¿Skechers? Yo dije, ¿qué clase de tenis usted tiene? Y dice, I got Skechers. Right. Pero diablo, I don't know why, ¿verdad? Everywhere I go, places, que no sé cómo es la manera que yo me presento. I don't know if it's the way I present myself or whatever the fuck. Es que everybody looks at me como, what the fuck? Y es que, of course, mírame, I understand. I'm always with these gloves on. I always got the socks, esas de flexing socks puesta. Entonces, pues, entiendo. Big shout outs to the crew over here in Northampton. Vi que tienen un jebulu cabrón ahí atrás, pero por lo menos la chama que me atendió chévere. Dasheando con Arzola, aquí este es uno de los blogs más largos que he hecho. Seguimos por ahí para abajo, vamos a ver con qué salimos con esto. Me gusta el nuevo ángulo de la cámara. Tenemos otro aquí, esto es una combinación. This is a combination that we're doing. I have one, they hit me up. That's why I was telling you that the Northampton area was dinging and I took the risk. And then there's a couple, there were a couple of jobs around here. Later I'm gonna stop around 4:30 or something like that because I gotta go, ya tú sabes, a estar trabajando el Massive Talk Podcast. Remember that we're doing the Massive Talk Podcast. Estamos activos con Mass Double, working together. We're gonna be popping, interviewing people from the community and doing, topics, talking about things that happen that are trending or political situations or things that affect the community. We're gonna be talking about stuff like that, and of course, always showcasing Mass Double's music. And don't forget that I'm doing the Dasheando with Arzola, which tenemos nuevo ángulo, nuevo flow. Ya tú vas a ver, you're gonna see there's other things that I'm gonna implement there. That I'm gonna continue, giving you as I experience. Door dashing with Arzola is pretty much when I find certain things that work for me, as a dasher, I'm gonna share it with you, and also experiences and views and things that I have seen. And sometimes the dash sends you to areas that I haven't been before, so I'm gonna be documenting all that. So la que hay, subscribe to our channel, Arzola Multimedia, Algarete TV, y nos fuimos Dasheando con Arzola. Estamos en los suburbs, en el monte. Mira, tiene special. You gotta make sure that you read the instructions, because it has special instructions. It's telling me to go to the back. So let's go to the back over there. Pacho, getting in there. Over here in Northampton, that's the way it is. You gotta walk to the apartments, you gotta go up. All right, my next one, it was a $10. I added it. Sometimes the app does this shit to you. It throws you something in the middle of a job. It gives you a shitty job like a $4, and then it throws you like a $10 on top. That's what happened to me just now, right? It gave me a $10 on top. I took it, but this shit is like in the boondocks, in Sunderland. Ya tú sabes. So I kind of lost in this one. And my hope is that it's easy to find. So let's go. Let's do that. Y ya tú sabes, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And that's it for now, bro. Dasheando con Arzola, the blog. Pendiente, I'll be doing shorts of situations and things that happen and opinions and shit. Or if I'm listening to something later on. Of course, in the channel, you got to make sure that you subscribe to our channel in Arzola Multimedia, Algarete TV, and YouTube. Subscribe to that channel. Click on that bell so you can get notifications when I do the lives and the things that we're working on. All right, estamos flow. Espérate, this one, no worries. All right, está mandándome text aquí. So, summary de lo que hablamos aquí. Esté pendiente, ni me acuerdo tres puñetas. Pero esté pendiente que sometimes you gotta move. I showed you how to check the hotspots. Sometimes when it's slow, you gotta be driving towards those hotspots anyway, no matter what. So check. It might look like something, oh, it's far, sending me like 15 minutes away, but it's because there's work in that area, especially in slow days like a Sunday, early Sundays. Usually on the weekends, you can work within 9 o'clock in the morning until like, midnight and all that. At night, I notice that it gets a little busier, but I don't work that shift. That's the night owl. So, ya tú sabes, Arzola Multimedia, Dasheando con Arzola. Este trabajo me llevó para el carajo, no por... Salud. Diablo. Mira. Sometimes these long rides, they have two sides to it. It is wrong, but,
Massachusetts 10 toward Massachusetts 116.
Panorama, the things you see. Right here, I'm going by the Hatfield exit. Por CNS Hatfield, ando yo por acá. The area is like a lot of like farms and shit, so it's entertaining. Let me see if I could like show you something.
Dance, motherfucker.
In a quarter mile.
I want you guys like to focus in the back over here. Later I'll work on having a view so that way you can see as I'm driving, and you could have that POV, point of view. But right now I'm in a very beautiful area. The houses are separated. They have like land in between. This is the Sunderland area around Sugarloaf.
Silver Lane is on the right.
Something Silver Lane, 15. All right. Llegamos, Corillo. Pump it. All right, so I found myself that it's another situation. I'm in Sunderland right now. Is asking me to change. Let's change and see what happens. See if we get some jobs. Let's right now I just changed it. Turn the car. This is one of those situations. Remember, we are moving around with the location because it's a Sunday. It's not that moving, it's not that busy. So I changed it to the Greenfield Sunderland area, and as I told you, you see, if you can see it there, man, there's a lot of reflection here from the sun. Pero, as you see, it's giving me hot spots, those little fires that I told you about. The closest one is Bueno y Sano. So that's what we're gonna head to, okay? Let's go. So, Dasheando, con Arzola. Let's go! Alright, so we are in a new area. I'm around the Sugarloaf. This is a beautiful view over here. Me gusta esta pendeja. Vamos a ver, pero I haven't got no job yet. No job yet. Yo, big shout outs. Por allá, Richard Velázquez. Activo. Rich Boss. Alright, estoy en el downtown Greenfield. Yo creo que me toca a mí. I almost ate that freaking stop sign. Okay, Bueno y Sano is right there, pero nothing is dinging. It looks dead. Y esto es Trump zone. Full. So let's look for a parking spot. Let me just park right here. Because it seems like the city here is very small. Park and wait over here in the Bueno y Sano and see what happens. See if something comes up, or I get shot. Either. No vacile, bully. Corillo, tengo que arreglar para poder poner cámaras en el frente para que ustedes puedan ver. ¿Dónde estoy? Creo que estoy en Greenfield, en el Bueno y Sano. Me tiró para allá, déjame yo te digo ahora, para Bueno y Sano. Ya.
Drive east on Elm Street. Then,
Estamos aquí.
200 feet,
¿Dónde estamos?
turn left.
Estamos donde está Sugarloaf, which is Deerfield area, Greenfield area. This is not Greenfield, this is Deerfield. Alright, so I'm gonna close the dash because I'm gonna have to get out, and since I lost my platinum freaking status, I forgot about that, and I just made the freaking mistake. I changed over here. I thought I was gonna get a couple jobs and then be sent back to the Holyoke zone, but I'm being sitting here for at least 15 minutes, and no jobs has come in. So I'm just gonna go check, pause the orders and see what happens. But if I stop it, then my dash gets destroyed. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. You see, things happen sometimes.